Hello everyone, I'm Brady with Lewis Motor Company, and today we're taking a look at our 2007 Sterling Actera utility service truck. It has a maintainer, 3220 to 6,000 pound capacity, hydraulic crane, 20-foot reach. It has a wired remote, dual hydraulic outriggers. The curbside does extend, all hydraulic. It does have a hydraulic air compressor. The thing has tons of tool drawers. It's got a closure. Honestly, the bang for the buck is there. This truck is, all these trucks, they came from, they're all set up this way. They came out of a rail company, and the value is just incredible because you've got a maintainer, body crane, you got a hydraulic air compressor, and just a lot into one package for not a lot of money. Truck itself has 272,000 miles on it, so it's no spring chicken, but we've gone through it, checked it out, serviced it up. Everything's ready to rock and roll. We spend a good bit on our trucks to make sure they're 100%. Has a Mercedes-Benz 6.4 liter turbo diesel. Has a 250 horsepower engine, synchronized 6-speed manual transmission, hydraulic controls off the back, like you said, a wired remote in the cabinet there. Like I said, full enclosure, work lights throughout. A lot of truck for the money, really is. There are some tool drawers in some of these boxes. We're going to show you inside and out. Also, we're going to show you the operation of the crane and functions of the truck. Good tires all the way around. That's part of our check. We go down the list of like a DOT and just compare a DOT to the truck. So we're looking at a DOT, we're looking at the truck, we're making sure it would pass a DOT when you go to register it or whatever you got to do. So we go down and we spend a lot of money on our trucks. They're right when you buy them, run, drive, and operate as they should, and this one is no different. Spend a lot of money on them to make sure they're 100%. So we're going to start it up. We're going to show you how the engine runs and sounds. Then Robert's going to go to the back. He's going to operate the crane and all the functions of the back. Switch off the camera here while I show you the interior. Robert's going to get set up in the back. Got some cold air conditioning. It's probably hard to hear over that cold air conditioning blowing in our faces, but 272, 298 on our miles, so let's have some miles, but this thing runs good. Let's see. It's showing 12,973 hours, so not a ton of hours. Could be worse. Just, yeah, 12,973, and there's our miles again. 272, 298. No lights on the dash. Interior's in overall good condition. Floor's in nice shape. Synchronized 6-speed manual transmission. Does have an engine brake. PTO hours, if this is accurate, is showing 805.1. So relatively low hours, or yeah, on their PTO. Our PTO is set. It is a cable down there on the floor. Got our main power switch on as well. AM, FM radio, like I said, heat, air conditioning, all that fancy stuff. Now it is a Sterling, so this interior is better than some of the other Sterlings I've seen, but you have your typical ignition switch problem where it's been, looks like just kind of epoxy back on. Dashboard, a little bit of rough, some cracks here and there, but like I said, it's a late 2000s, 2007 Sterling, so kind of interior falls apart a little bit. But I don't really care about that as long as it runs and drives, right? It's what is back here that matters. And this thing is loaded out. It really is. It's, like I said, a big bang for your buck. So you've got some gas lines up here. It's on a reel, fully set up and plumbed in to like ready to go to work. So torch setup. All that stuff. I mean, it really is a value. You know, this truck, you know, like a Pete or a Kenworth is probably 100 grand. And then this one's a third of that price, or almost a third of that price. Got some nice tool drawers here. Maintainer does a really nice job. Got a bolt bend there, it's missing some of the compartments. Got some leads on reels. It is fully set up. Got good tires all the way around, neat tread remaining. We'll show you underneath. Now, off the top of my head, I don't know exactly where this came from, but I've been doing this long enough to tell that this truck came from somewhere in the southern region. It's really, really nice. If it wasn't from the south, it certainly didn't go out when it was inclement weather, or didn't go out much. So again, maintainer, it's a 3220, so it's a 6,000 pound, 20 foot total reach. As you can see, Robert is reeling it. I mean, this, I'm gonna say it one more time, but this is a big bang for your buck. I mean, these trucks are affordable. If you're just getting started out, like, this is a no-brainer. It really is. You can buy this or an F350 with just a utility body. Inside the enclosure there, it's got some toolboxes and bins. We're gonna jump up in here with Robert here. But a nice enclosure, keeps you out of the weather, whether or not you work in here or just use it for storage. As you can see, Robert's about 4'10", and he is standing up nice and tall. Just kidding. He's around 6 feet. So you've got plenty of room. It's like a little bit of water coming in from somewhere, but may have to seal that up to be completely watertight. But this is also really nice to just get out of the sun. Now, it does get hot in here, so you're probably gonna want a fan, but you get really creative and put an AC unit on top if you really desire. But got some tool drawers and boxes and whatever. You guys, you know, if you decide to use those, great. If not, you can easily remove those. But it looks like they're just bare drawers. They don't actually have any drawers with the exception of this. So I'll probably just end up taking those out. But no major rust anywhere on this truck or inside here. Doors in nice condition. Got a vise off the back. Now, like I said, the hydraulic controls, your manual controls are down here, and the left ones are going to be for your outriggers. Now, we did have to do some repair to this outrigger. As you can see, we had to re-weld it, but actually it looks like factory. So our welder did a fantastic job on that. So it goes in and out without issue. I just don't think they use these outriggers much, so when you don't use them, they get kind of stuck inside their channel. As you can see, the crane is working as it should. Now on this, unlike the interior of the box there, we've got plenty of tool drawers over here. Now I'm going to show you this crane compartment as well. It does take up a little bit of space in this rear crane compartment, but still have a little bit of storage there. I got some drawers here. Now this compartment up there is where your compressor's housed. Air compressor now. And it does have a nice hose reel as well. Very nice tool drawer. I mean, this thing has thousands in tool drawers alone. A nice spare tire up top. Battery tender plumbed in at least, so you can plug it in. I don't know if that works, but inside the boxes are all really nice. Like I said, I think this truck came from somewhere south, and if you're interested in it, ask me that question, because I do believe this is a nice southern truck, at least the way it looks. 3 batteries, truck starts right up. Before I took the video, it sit a few days and started right up. We're going to show you the tires here. Tires are looking good. You got deep tread in the drives back there. I'll show you underneath. Got a little bit of paint peeling, a little bit of damage on this front grille up here. But for the money, you cannot beat these trucks. This is the, I don't even know how many we've had from this particular company, but I've got a couple of them, I think, right now. I think we've had a total, we've sold 3, and I've got probably, including this one, maybe 3 more, something like that. But anyways, they've all been really nice trucks, serviced up, maintained well. We've thrown some parts at it to make sure it's 100%. Yeah, it does have some miles, but all these trucks that we buy out of this company have miles. I think not one of them has had under 250,000 miles, I don't believe. I know the last one I had, the Sterling, had over 300, and had a couple internationals at like maybe 220 or something like that. But they've all been high miles, so I think they're running the roads with these things. They're not using the crane a lot. As you saw, the PTO hours are relatively low, if that is accurate. But really, really nice trucks. A lot of value. You got a lot of equipment into these things. Go to spec one of these things out new, and you'll probably come running to buy this thing. So, nonetheless, a good truck. We've gone through it. Now, again, we've gone through it to make sure it runs, drives, and operates. Crane works. Truck goes down the road as it should, and should pass a DOT. But we don't go through and some of the options, like if it had it doesn't, but if it had a backup camera, or maybe the radio controls a little messed up. But nonetheless, we do make sure, we do our best to make sure they're 100%. But we do miss a few things here and there. But mechanically, it's sound. It operates as it should, as you saw, and it's ready to go to work and make some money. That being said, we are Lewis Motor Company, located in Clarksville, Maryland, which is just outside of Baltimore, Maryland. Our website is lewistrucks.com. That's LEWIS. Truckswithans.com. Our phone number here is 410-834-7363. That goes directly to me, so you'll talk to me all the way through. Sorry about your luck. But we can ship this truck throughout the United States. Call me and I'll give you a quote on that. But overall, a very nice service truck. It's got some miles. It's not perfect, but it does everything it's supposed to do. Great starter truck, great backup truck. Or obviously, it's got all those miles. It's ready to go for some more. So call me, we'll get her sold to you. Thank you guys for watching.